Good morning, everyone. This is Nithin Ramachandra from the Nithin Sports Rush, back with another special episode. Happy Thursday! Can't believe it's already November. Man, the year is flying by. But today I got you guys a special treat, and what a way for women's college basketball is starting up, back to the grind. And I got someone from Fairfield University women's basketball. Her name is Meghan Andersen. Man, whoever doesn't know about her, she's a special player on and off the court. She just got her 1,000 point yesterday with Fairfield against Villanova to open up the season. She had 35 points total against Villanova yesterday, and they're 1-0 to open up the season. And what a way to open up the season! Like I said, Megan is like a true player on and off the court. She can score the ball. She can play multiple positions. We had the opportunity to cover her last year against Ryder. And not only that, she's up for a few awards. She's on the watch list for the Becky Hammon Award. And also, she got MAAC preseason player of the year. Man, she has all the accolades as a great player in the college basketball and women's college basketball, and she represents women in sports really well. And she has a great team in Fairfield, a great coach in Carly. Cannot wait to learn more about her journey. And she is from Endwell, New York. Like I said, a junior forward. Her name is Meghan Andersen. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the family, and I'm happy that we made this happen because I really wanted you to come on the show, and you're amazing talent, and I want everybody to know about you. So, Meghan, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So first, before we get to your journey, talk about yesterday's game. What's it like to be back playing basketball, the game you love, and you guys played a great opponent in Villanova. Just talk about that matchup yesterday, and obviously you scored your 1,000 point, and I saw all the videos, and the reaction was amazing, and you had 35 points total. So.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, Villanova is an incredible team. We knew it wasn't going to be an easy game by any means, but it felt great just to be back out there again, especially with my team this year. I truly love my coaches and my teammates this year. So, I mean, I have every year, but this year it's really something special.
Yeah, so talk about when did Meghan Andersen get into playing basketball, and what made you choose basketball and love this game so much?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been big in my family. My mom, she played at Fordham. My grandpa, he played at Seton Hall. It's just kind of run through my family. I started playing when I was in kindergarten, I think. And
No.
then I played a bunch of sports growing up, but eventually basketball is just the one that stuck. I think I really started to take it serious around like eighth grade, seventh or eighth grade when I started getting into more trainers and stuff like that, when I realized that like this is what I wanted to do. So yeah, it's kind of been my journey.
Yeah, speaking of family, and then I feel like when a player has a family member that played sports, and you're playing the same sport as your family member, I feel like you guys have the upper hand. So what
Mm.
was it like when you were growing up, seeing your mom playing basketball at Fordham, another great college of sports, and talk about that. Talk about your mom, and would you say you had the upper hand with your mom already playing basketball?
Yeah, I mean, she coached me growing up. She doesn't really talk about it much, honestly. So growing up, I didn't even know like how good of a player she was. Just hearing bits and pieces from stories, but she's really someone that I get a lot of inspiration from in that aspect, and just someone who I know always has my continuous support. So I really appreciate that.
Yeah, you brought up you played multiple sports when you were younger. Talk about what was it like playing. Obviously, now in this generation, a lot of kids play multiple sports, and but for you, what was it like learning each sport, and then obviously it helps you with the training for that one sport that you chose.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really helped me with discipline and motivation and just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. I mean, obviously, figuring that out at a young age is hard, but I think getting the opportunity to play all these sports, I played softball, volleyball, soccer. I think getting to kind of figure out what I liked and didn't like really helped me figure out that, basketball was a sport that I wanted to continue with.
And speaking of basketball, you can play multiple positions, and obviously small forward, guard. The coach plays you anywhere. But for you, where did you get that scoring from? Because you're like the the lightning bolt for the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's just stuff that I'm like aspects of my game that I've been continuing to work on. Especially like being more of a guard. I've been working a lot of my ball handling, coming off ball screens, just trying to add that depth to my game because I know like not only would it benefit me, but having that could benefit our team. So my coaches have been really good at getting in the gym with me for extra work. Anytime we have practice, just working on all the little things that I personally want to grow on and that we need the team to grow on.
And what do you like about positionless basketball? Obviously in the NBA you see it, WNBA you see it, and obviously college basketball. All these different teams do a lot of mixed matches. What do you like about it for your, especially your team? Obviously, the one thing I like about your team, you have a lot of with Fairfield. You have a lot of length, size,
Mm.
scoring. Obviously, guard flexibility. So talk about like what do you like about the positionless basketball now these
Yeah,
days?
I mean, I think it gives us more of like freedom to play our game. Sorry.
Good.
So yeah, I think it really gives us the freedom, and it's a big advantage for us because you know we have a bunch of great shooters, but shooters that can also attack the rim. So it forces defenders to either have to have a long closeout or a short closeout, and either way, it works in our advantage a lot. But I think just kind of adding that aspect to our game and recruiting players that fit that kind of, as you said, like positionalist kind of role, has really benefited us.
Yeah, going back to your mom, was your mom a forward also, or did she
No,
no? What position did she play?
point guard, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And what are some of the things that she taught you when when you started playing basketball? What were some of the techniques she taught you to become?
Um, from a young age, I don't know if I remember all those, but I think now at least, she's been huge on just giving me confidence, and knowing that my coaches are there to help me grow with my skills, and she's really been there to help me with my confidence, and just, again, having that huge support system.
Yeah, talk about your recruitment process and coming out of high school. How many offers did you get, and what made you attracted to Fairfield and Coach Carly? And she brings swagger to your team. And but talk about the recruitment process.
Yeah, so my recruitment process was actually a little different. I was originally committed to Fordham,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
And then when Coach Gately left, I knew that I called my AU coach and I was like, hey, like, I have no idea what to do. It was getting close to like the live period in AU. So I was like, I don't really know what to do. And he mentioned that Coach Carly had seen me play and was interested in like getting me on a visit. So I went there probably I think 2 days later after I found out about Fordham. And yeah, I committed like a day after that. So it was a very short recruitment process with Fairfield.
Wow. So was was your mom upset that you left Florida? I mean, decided to go somewhere else, or
Not at all. No, she knew that I would love Fairfield as much as I do now. So yeah.
yeah. So talk about your development throughout the fair. Obviously, you're a junior now.
Mm.
Talk about your development there. You got a lot of awards throughout, like a first team, all team, MAAC Player of the Year, and you still up for awards, which is amazing. But just talk about the development process and the coaching staff that put you in the position where you're succeeding now with Coach Carly and the assistant coaches.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that really attracted me to Fairfield and to this program and coaching staff was on my visit, they talked a lot about player development.
Yeah.
And I think they've really stuck true to that. Since day one, I've had the chance to develop my game in every aspect that I can. So yeah, like I said, like working on all the things like ball handling, working on back downs, post moves, whatever it is. I think that's been huge, but also again, like that confidence aspect of it. Coming into Fairfield, I never would have thought that, I've had any of the success that I've had now. But I think that they've really given me the confidence to know that like this is stuff that I'm working towards. And this is stuff that our team is working towards. So I think, yeah, that huge confidence piece has been big in the player development aspect.
And for you, and what's it like? What's it been like for you just to play in a big conference like where you guys are in, and playing against a tougher competition? And it seems like you guys and it helps you up your game a little bit. So let's talk about the
Mm.
conference that you play in, and also all the competition like Villanova. We've been like they're a great team, but to talk about the rest of the conference, what's it been like for you to be part of
Yeah,
that?
in terms of our conference, I love our conference. I think it's very competitive. At any given moment, one team could, rise to the top. I think that's what's really great about our conference is the competitive aspect of it. I think it goes unnoticed a lot because we are a mid-major conference, but I think we really have an opportunity to put our conference on the map and just show everyone what the MAAC's about and what Fairfield's about.
What do you like about this year's roster from last year's roster? I feel like you guys improved a lot with the recruitments,
Hmm.
and you and Kate, like I said earlier, you and Katie are up for the Becky Hammon Award, the watch list. First of all, how did that come about, and how excited are you guys for both of you to be part of that?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I think it just shows to have two people on that list just shows the depth to this team. And again, like what our program is about, what our coaches are about. I'm super proud of Katie. She really deserves it. She's been putting in so much work, and just being able to play with her the past 3 years now has been such an amazing opportunity.
And do you have you got a chance to connect with Becky Hammon or not yet?
No,
So talk about this year's roster. Obviously, you got Jillian, Janelle. Obviously, you, Katie, Cheyenne. Cheyenne is another one. Lauren, Allie. Just talk about like this year's roster. Casey, Casey's another one that we covered when she was in high school. And what do you like about her and the rest of the roster?
yeah, I absolutely love this roster. I mean, I've loved every team that we've had since I've been here, but I think this year, again, we've added so much depth to our team. I think that's what's been big. Like we've continuously added depth each year that I've been here. So I think everyone's brought so much. What I think is great about our team is we all have our own strengths.
Yeah.
And that this program, the way we play, really allows each of us to play into those strengths. Whether it's if you're a great 3-point shooter, if you're a great driver, like we have the freedom kind of to just do that because we run plays, we run sets too, but we also just have the opportunity to play 5 out and just kind of play our game, which has been great.
And for you, like for example, like obviously I forgot Julia. We covered Julia when she was in high school too. Julia Carvel. You guys, the great thing about you guys is if, for example, if you get double teamed, you have other players that can do other things on the court, and you're the one thing I like about you is when you on the court is you're great at finding your teammates on the court and obviously shooting. But just talk about like when you get double teamed and how easy it makes for you that the other teammates are great enough to help you out like that.
Yeah, no, it makes it so much easier just knowing that, I can trust the people that I'm kicking the ball out to because I could trust every single person on my team. And that's hard to say for, I think, a lot of programs. But I think, yeah, that's one of the great things about it is that I can say that. I can know that if I get double teamed, that's okay. That's great, actually, because then there's someone open who I know I can trust to hit that shot.
Yeah. So talk about what's your training like for you and your team, and obviously after each game, what do you guys do? What's the process like for you guys when it comes to training and getting ready for the next game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to look back at the Villanova game, take as much feedback because I know even though we won, there's still so many lessons that we can take from it. So I think just building off of our strengths from that game, but also anything that can make us vulnerable, any of our weaknesses in the game, just kind of pinpointing those and then taking it into our next game for Lehigh on Saturday.
And take us back to that moment yesterday when you scored your 1,000th point, and obviously I saw the videos and the reactions in the locker room with the water spraying, and talk about that. Just what does that mean to you? And obviously throughout your beginning of your career, you had your 100th point, but now you're up to 1,000. And let's talk about that moment that happened yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible feeling. In the moment, I didn't really even think about it. I knew I was close. I didn't know how much I had in the moment, so I didn't really know about it. But after the game, when I went into the locker room and they all did their thing, it's just a great feeling just to know like I'm where I am because of them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be where I am without my coaches, my teammates. Same goes for everyone on this team. So yeah, just having that support system has been crucial in my journey here.
Speaking of coach, talk about Coach Carly. What has she been to you and the rest of your teammates? And like I said, she brings swagger and she can relate to you because she's a young coach. And let's talk about her what her presence is as a coach. And obviously, she's been the staple for Fairfield and also for women's college basketball.
Yeah, no, honestly, I think she's the best head coach that in this country. Anyone that I could ask for, she's the best one. Like you said, like she can relate to us more. I think she's done such a great job at building relationships with each player on the team, and it's different for each player. I think she really knows what we need, and she knows how to get us there. She's someone that I completely trust her to push me in every aspect because I know like no matter what she says, it's coming from a good place because of that relationship that we have. Yeah. So I think she's been, like you said, like the staple of this team.
talk about whoever doesn't know about you, which I know about you, but whoever doesn't know about you, what do you bring to the game on and off the court?
Um, I think on off the court, I think what I bring is I like to think I bring a lot of connections. Just being, we've done a really good job at as a team getting really close, doing whatever we can because we spend the whole summer together, so I think that really helps us get us to where we are. And those connections, I think, are what give us the success, give me any success that I have on the court. Because I know, like I said, I could trust everybody. I know they have my back and I have theirs. So I think that kind of aspect, just having that almost like a family aspect here, because I know that like I love every single one of the people on my team, and I know that they have my back and I have theirs.
Mhm. So, if you try, what would you say to a high school player that are part of the recruiting process and in their senior year, looking for a
Mm.
great college? What would you say about what would you pitch them to about Fairfield?
Oh, Fairfield. Oh, I think it's just the best place to be, honestly. And I'm not just saying that to say, like, I genuinely mean it. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Mhm.
I think advice that I truly took to heart when I was in my recruitment process was not only finding a coaching staff that you loved, but finding a team that you loved. Finding a place where it's not just about the basketball, it's about the people. And I think that Coach Carly and our coaching staff, they do an incredible job of making us feel like we're not just basketball players, we're more than that.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I would really say about Fairfield.
Hmm. And talk about your family and your support system that you had throughout your career. We always talk about the families, and I work with a lot of athletes in person too, and do a lot of events with them. But we always bring up their families and just talk about
Mm.
your family support system, what they have meant to you from day one, and obviously your mom playing the same sport, and and then the rest of your families and your support system. What's that been like for you?
They've been everything to me. I know if they when they see this, they're gonna say it sounds cheesy, but no, honestly, they have been. They don't miss games.
Yeah.
My parents have come to basically every game that they can. My grandma's come. And I've had a huge support system. My sister, she goes to Fairfield as well, so she comes to as many games as she can. My brother came to the game yesterday, and he's still in school, so I know it's difficult for everyone to get there, but just knowing that I have that continuous support, and it's just been everything to me.
I gotta ask you this: your game? Who does it remind you of in the WNBA?
Um, I don't really know. I don't. I don't really compare. It's kind of
No,
hard, like
yeah.
sometimes, like thinking about it
Who's
that way.
who's your who's your actually? Let me ask you this: who do you like to watch in the WNBA?
Oh, okay, yeah. I love watching Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride. I just love, especially like the
Yeah,
Lynx team.
yep. And also, speaking of AJ Wilson, talk about her because she's on a magnificent run. They just won another title with
Mhm.
Becky Hammon, the Aces.
Yeah.
But talk about her. And obviously, unbelievable player. She's gonna go down as one of the best in the
Yes.
WNBA. And just talk about her and her run.
I think she really just shows what women's sports is about and can be about. She's such a great leader on and off the court, and I think that's an aspect that women in sports should really look towards. Because again, it's not just about the basketball, but it's about the leadership aspect. And as someone who's trying to grow into that leadership position, I think it's really important to look to players like her.
Yeah. So before we let you go, talk about what's it going to be? So obviously this season now is opened up, but just talk about uh, what are you guys? Obviously your goals to go far, but just talk about as a team. What are your team goals, and just to have obviously you need chemistry and all. So
Mhm.
just talk about the team goals for the team.
Yeah, obviously, our big goals are to win the MAAC,
Yeah.
win games in the March Madness tournament because we've gotten there, we've gotten close,
Yeah.
but now we want to win.
Mhm.
But I think more important team goals are also not straying from the way that we play for anybody, not getting too comfortable with anything, and kind of playing each game our way and not letting any team change how we are and change our chemistry.
Well, there you have it. Meghan Andersen from Fairfield University, junior forward. Man, Megan, I just want to say thank you for joining. This has been amazing, and I cannot wait to release this episode. And good luck this rest of the year. We're going to cover you some of your games when you come down here. But keep up the great work. Good luck this season, and congrats again on your 1,000 career point. That's amazing. It's hard to do, but that's truly amazing. And like I said, you guys have a great team, a great coach in Carly and Katie and all the rest of the team. So it was great talking to you. Obviously, great connecting with you again, and looking forward to see you guys play more. And this was awesome. Thank you. Special treat for the fans, and obviously you guys have a special team. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.